Okay, Dylan, let's review your putting stroke, and we'll first look at it at full speed. Now let's look at the fundamentals of your putting stroke as we look at the video one frame at a time. First, let's look at the setup. You have the ball in the center of your feet. Your stance is very close together. This is a little bit unusual. Most pros would have their feet a little bit further apart, but I'm not sure that's an issue for you right now. You've got your elbows close to your sides, which I like. You're tilted over the ball very well. As you take the putter back, you keep your wrist angles solid. You don't hinge your wrist. You do what I call a kind of a body stroke, in that you swivel your hips and move your legs a little bit to help move the putter instead of just your hands, arms, and shoulders. As you come through, you do turn your head to look at the ball. So you kind of swivel your head with the stroke. You do keep the putter forward, which I like. You don't recoil it back, so you kind of hold your pose. I like that a lot. You're still holding your pose. That's very good. Now let's look at a video of Tiger Woods putting as he demonstrates the putting fundamentals. Tiger Woods is known as one of the best players of all time, and certainly one of the reasons is he is also known as one of the best putters of all time. Let's look at his putting stroke and identify the key fundamentals of his stroke. First, let's look at how he swings the putter with his shoulders and arms. He doesn't just use his hands. He's not wristy during the stroke. He's drawn red lines on his forearms and the shaft of the club, and this forms the letter Y. He will keep the shape of this Y throughout the stroke. As you can see, Tiger has retained the shape of the letter Y. His arms and the putter swing in one piece. The back of his right hand retains that angle all the way through the stroke. He doesn't let it collapse and flip under. Another important fundamental is the length and speed of the stroke. With a light and even grip pressure, you want to swing the putter back and through the ball where the backswing and the follow-through are of similar length. Most players will have their follow-through slightly longer than their backswing. One of the things you want to avoid is to decelerate or suddenly stop the putter right after impact. Tiger goes through the ball, follow through slightly longer than his backswing. One note on the concept of accelerating through the ball. You will accelerate on the downswing, but you want to reach the desired speed before you reach the ball. Once you reach the desired speed, you hold that speed through impact. The last fundamental I want to talk about is the importance of keeping your head down through the putt. Don't turn your head early or turn your head while the putter is in motion. Tiger's head is down. At impact, his head before he sees the putt. He is now slowly beginning to turn his head to see the putt. Another important fundamental of putting is your posture. Here's Tiger Woods, and you can see he's tilted over. His eyes are almost over the ball. His legs are slightly flexed. His spine angle is tilted quite a bit. I want you to pay particular attention to his arms. His arms are not locked straight. His elbows are slightly tucked into his sides, and he has an angle here. His hands are relaxed, and his hands are directly under his shoulders. The fundamentals I have covered are the foundation footings to a very good putting stroke. As you continue working on your own putting, look and see if you are missing some of these fundamentals. The more you can look like a pro, the more you can putt like a pro. In this first session, you worked on the fundamental of keeping your head down a little bit longer through the follow-through and holding your finish. You also worked on keeping your legs a little bit quieter during the stroke. Holding it, holding it, holding it. As you continue working on these fundamentals and the form, the performance will follow.